Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's good to be here and I hope you're doing well. Happy holidays to you. I hope you found some time to, relax and have a little bit of family time, have a little bit of you time perhaps around the holiday season. We are jumping back here into Majesty and we are going to find ourselves in between a bit of a skirmish here, folks. So the map on the docket today is going to be the Clash of Empires. The difficulty is advanced, and what you're going to find here in this map, folks, is we need to destroy all of the Ratmen in all of the Goblin lairs. And the unique thing about this map is you are going to find that the Ratmen and the Goblins are at war with one another, and we just kind of happen to be in the middle of it. So we're going to have some multi-vector attacks coming from, all sides. We'll see if we can hold on and get the W. Before I jump in here, though, if you are new here, please like and subscribe to the channel. We are building a community of awesome people here, and if you want to join that community, we'd be happy to have you. Just come right on it. So let's jump right into it. The Clash of Empires. Here we go. We start with the Hall of Champions, which allows you to kind of broad brush a bounty on the species of enemy. But we do start with the Temple of Fervus, so I'm actually going to go Warriors Guild right here, right off the bat.
Your marketplace now serves you better.
Let's also get some cultists. So cultists are just a fun unit to use for sure. I think you've seen them kind of... You've seen what they can do if you watch some of my previous videos, but
now serves you better.
Their charming skill will actually work against some of the rat creatures. And they also like to explore because they like to plant these poisonous mushrooms here. So it's going to help us out. And we started with the guild, so we're going to go Warriors Guild. We're actually going to double up on the Warriors Guild.
Upgraded.
We're going to go with one on this side as well if we can get a little exploration. So let's get a little exploration flag. And the reason I want to do that is, of course, to get Warriors of Discord. I think they're going to be pretty key to our overall success in this map here. They're very strong melee attackers. Let's get a gnome hovel too, of course. I feel like it's been a while since we've had gnomes. And here we see the goblins. This is a goblin fortress and a goblin watchtower, which is a defensive building as well. So we're going to have to be careful about that. But let's get some gnomes to help just the overall building process. I mean, I appreciate our peasants. I appreciate the peasants of the land, absolutely. But they just can't quite do what a gnome does, I'll tell you. And of course, the gnome hovel pops up right here where I need to add my Warriors Guild. So why don't we just go ahead and add it right here and start getting Warriors of Discord. Let's throw a blacksmith right there as well. And let's get our marketplace guarded with some guard houses. Alright, so we're gonna have a fully just beefed up marketplace here. Let's throw an inn right here as well, right next to the guardhouse. And we have some rat nets. Rat nest, excuse me. So we have the rats on the left and the goblins on the right. And we are stuck in the middle with you.
Now serves you better.
If you know that little jingle.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Let's get some more gnomes. And we did have a cultist fall there. It's kind of hard to hear.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
So what's going on here? So we have a watchtower.
Let's
see if we can get a bounty on that and evoke our Warriors of Discord to just kind of go in there and clear that up. We have a rat nest right here too, a little too close for comfort, so let's get a reward on that as well. Get another Warrior of Discord here.
The local blacksmith offers new services.
And the blacksmith offers new services, folks. You love to hear about it. This game will let you know what's going on for sure. Alright, so we got the gnome. The gnome, yeah. Alright. The gnome has taken an interest in the bounty. And he is going to lead the charge on this here rat's nest. You love to see that, folks. Got the Jethro Club. He's a good man. We're gonna get him in our little window here. I think we got a champion on our hands, I'm not gonna lie. Here's our Warriors of Discord. You see how strong that they are, especially with their what's it called again? Howl of Discord. So that's a very strong skill. And they're just a force. They're a good force to push with for sure. I wish they would care about their well-being a little bit more, but you know, you can't get everything, right?
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new
So
services.
this rat nest does fall, thanks to our gnome and cultist kind of hacking away at it. And we have a cultist that just charmed a rock. You love to see that, folks. And our palace is under siege, unbelievably enough. As our heroes just kind of, you know, walk by. They're just not really too interested in it, you know. And we did just lose 2 Warriors of Discord. That's not good, especially with our current financial standing here. Yeah, we have 3 Discord Warriors in our civilization so far. So we're gonna have to get... Yeah, these guys are gonna have to get in on the action here. That's a key use of his special ability there. We got another one coming in. So you see it does damage them. I don't know exactly what, I think it might lower their defense or something. But the Bacchus the Unsound is going to have to be careful here. Very, very careful. It's worth healing him versus losing him, because then you're going to have to retrain him. So let's get them healed up here, and they're going to defend the realm. Although our tax collectors just keep getting pummeled. Not good. But you see there's a skirmish going on here. Ratmen versus goblins, right? So who's superior? I guess we'll find out in this one. Sparkling Meadow. Just leveling up in the face of the catapult. You'll love to see that, folks. Jadanav the Unpredictable needs a bit of healing for sure. 100%.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
The royal treasury is indeed nearly empty. Alright, what do we got going on here? We got Viscernal the Obtuse. Just taking some names of some goblins for sure. It's a very strong AoE skill, that Howl of Discord for sure. And they're going to kind of work their way in, but there are these defensive buildings that we have to be careful for. But if they can take out this goblin hovel here, more power to them. I'm sure the Ratmen will appreciate it, not that we're really trying to make them satisfied. I'd like to get just enough money to get another Discord Warrior. These Ratman champions are really a problem. They're actually pretty good in melee, and they have high armor. Just realized I never researched arrows for our guardhouses here. So let's go ahead and do that. Nice, they are onto the goblin camp now, but see, this is what I feared, right?
Your Highness,
Just
we've
like
improved the guardhouse.
Just like with the
Your
enemy and
Highness,
ballista towers,
we've
right?
improved the guardhouse.
Our towers will aggro in the unit and then keep them captivated. And even if they do choose to retreat, right? They're still, like, they'll retreat when there isn't enough HP left, and they'll just get sniped down. That's not good. You don't like to see that, folks.
I know.
We simply just need to do better. So we do have some warriors at least around to sort of help out. We have a Wendigo here. That is a new expansion unit right there, the Wendigo. So you're gonna see them in action here. Just hand-to-hand melee fighters, right? Apparently they can teleport as well. That's cool to see. And let's see, our housing has been sort of dismantled a bit. We should be able to stave off this onslaught here. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Rosy Meadow, the level 6 cultist falls with the enchanted weapon too, really? Ah man, you don't like to see that, but Gleeful Bunny is looking to take his place here, defending the realm, chucking daggers. Won't be long before he gets bear mode, for sure. We look forward to seeing that. Level 7 goes bear mode as soon as he levels up. You'll love to see this, folks, right here. And here we go. Bear mode in face. Corpus Pandemonious. See, with the high armor of the Ratmen, it's hard to get hits on them. And we're seeing that right here. He actually might fall our Discord Warrior. Got very lucky there. He got very, very lucky there, folks. And we finally have the income to do something,
Your Majesty,
which is good
the royal
to see.
treasury is nearly empty.
And here we go. We have Sparkling Meadow coming in, but he's got to be careful. Sparkling Meadow, you got to be careful. Pulvis Alas takes Scalp there. Goblin Priest takes him out as well. Let's get our Blacksmith upgraded. We have some more Ratman champions up here. Let's get a bounty on them as well. So we have watchtowers near our palace here with the latest quote-unquote events. Let's see what the Wendigos can do. It looks like they're having some decent success, but not great success.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
And this is the power of the Discord Warriors. This is why they're important. Very strong against these Ratmen. Absolutely. Although the Ratman champions, if you've noticed, they do give them a run for their money. So I'll spend the last of my cash trying to heal them up. Just might not be enough though. Suppose we'll find out. So he does come out on top. Davictus the Unsound. And again, like, this is a pretty constant theme. We have another gnome taking a bounty. I guess it's kind of like, why not, right? No other heroes seem to be too interested in it. Though I'd rather have my Warriors of Discord flee to recuperate. Don't want them hurt too much. Lots of battles going on in the darkness here, folks. We just need to hang firm, hold strong. And essentially save up another 3,600 to fill out our Warriors guilds with the Warriors of Discord. We need as many of them as possible, for sure. We got Gleeful Bunny here going bear form. Yeah, you can't touch Gleeful Bunny in bear form, for sure. Swarming an enemy, okay, so his aggression is taking over. Let's see what he does. Never mind, flees in terror. Alright. I mean, I totally get it. I get it. It's a little bit scary.
Tax collector.
So let's get a few more Warriors of Discord and let's upgrade the weapon selection in our blacksmith here. Tax collector does make it there. Gets a prime 193 in gold. And on back he goes to the palace. So let's get the armor upgrade as well.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
And another warrior of discord. This is good. We're kind of stabilized just a bit, at least to the point where we can get our guilds full. And then we can really start utilizing the bounties to take out these places. Punger Club is just hacking away at this thing. He's level 7. Bounty hunter.
Blacksmith offers new services.
A bounty hunting gnome. You love to see it, folks. Right here. Got Gleeful Bunny just stopping by the old watering hole there. So who should we take out first? I think is the legit question. So luckily these two factions are fighting each other, but we need to get some enemies up here. Maintenance Smactus is going in, but he's only level 2. I'm a little concerned about his survival. But let's see if maybe he can get these Ratapults out of here. We're gonna find out real soon who comes out on top. They are aggro to the tower. That's good for us. We have Sparkling Meadow coming in here to clean up some of the refuse. We love to see that, folks. Mr. Smactus is just moving on in with the presence that he has. We finally have enough cash to sort of get to the next step. So let's do that, and let's actually replenish another cultist. So we have the Shaman here. This tower should go down. Our gnome did fall. And we have some bad news here, folks. Gnome hovel down, it looks like. In fact, 2 gnome hovels are down. Looks like Smactus lost his bout with the watchtower up there. We need our heroes to get in. Sparkling Meadow cannot be the only one who wants to defend the realm. So let's go, boys.
A building has been upgraded.
Ratapults are going down. The watering hole here has seen better days for sure. I don't know if it's quite up to code anymore, but we'll get that patched up. Let's get these rat nests out of here. And we do, as predicted, have a gnome champion now. You'll love to see this, folks. Punger Club. So you see that the sprite.
The royal treasury is nearly empty.
So the sprite has been updated, right? The gnome champion sprite has been updated in the northern. So that's good. You like to see that. Looks like their hand-to-hand skill does massively increase. We've taken a closer look at gnome champions in a previous episode here, and I don't recall them having such decent combat skills, frankly. So let's take a look. Yeah, and the sprite's different too. So you'll have to see that, folks. We have a gnome champion, at least a capable fighter, right? We have Gleeful Bunny just taking names. Let's get level 4 weapons. We have a big incursion right here. That's not a good fight for Punger Club, admittedly. But he's hanging in there. He's berserking, hanging in there. This AI script is one of a little more aggression for sure toward the enemies. Can he take down a normal rat man? Yeah, probably. But we need our Discord warriors in there and doing their thing, folks.
The local blacksmith offers new services.
It would be a true shame to lose our gnome here. Looks like our heroes are converging in. We have another wave coming off here to the west as well. So let's see if we can clean this up and then clean the attack from the west off. I think what we have to do ultimately, folks, is we have to get one of the factions dismantled, first and foremost. Looks like that tower did go down finally. That's good to see. Warrior of Discord. Goodness. Our champion is really hanging in there nicely. I'm impressed with the combat skills of the gnome champion. They have more staying power and they're definitely aggressive. You gotta appreciate that, folks. Gotta appreciate a builder AI type character that also defends the realm.
I serve with pleasure.
So it almost kind of feels like these rat men are more of a nuisance than anything.
My soul is replenished.
So let's go ahead and target the ratmen first. I think is the most prudent course of action here. So we got some bounties down here.
The royal treasury is nearly empty.
Let's hope our warriors of Discord take heed. Smashing a goblin hovel. I mean, you'll have to see that, folks. Hunger Club just still on the front lines. Everywhere I look, this guy is just taking him out, and he's going to get a weapon upgrade. You'll love to see that.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
Alright, so we have another fortress of goblins here. Rocket C, be careful, bud.
Come to Papa to get you.
Next time, please don't run in there under the tower fire. I just don't like to see it. And our gnome hovels. Surprisingly enough, our gnome hovels have been having a rough time here. It's not usually something you struggle with, but in this particular map, we've definitely been struggling with it. And it causes our regular gnomes to have to fight. And that's not a good matchup. We have an entire war band that spawned in here. They are at conflict with one another, so it should be pretty easy cleanup for our troops here, but we'll see, of course. If we manage to take out all the goblins, then the ratmen, of course, will turn to us. What do we got going on here? We have the goblins taking out a ratman building. That's okay with me. We'll take that. We just kind of got to get to a point where we have a level 3 marketplace, but our palace is only level 1 still. I feel like I haven't had really any cash to do anything with. We're just being carried by some very strong heroes. But as you see, our Discord warriors are not invincible. They really aren't. They're susceptible to swarming. Their armor isn't great. It's good, but it's not great. So we need them to hang in there and continue to hang in there, of course. We're almost spread too thin, it feels like.
Pretty star.
Collector.
I serve with
We
pleasure.
shouldn't have to rely so heavily on our gnome champion, who does have the fully upgraded dagger. That's crazy. Oh no, he's taking hits. He's taking hits. Got sparkling metal. He does hold him off long enough for the Warrior of Discord to get there. You'd love to see that, folks. Absolutely. Punger Club, by far the MVP in this one. It's really not even close. He's doing it all. He's building stuff, he's repairing stuff, he's fighting. Just fearless. A fearless combatant. And you love to see it. So let's up the bounties on these attack flags here. Let's see if we can get the Ratmen out of here.
Pretty star.
Riotous Ocelot. Alright, Blacksmith is getting repaired. Well, let's kind of see what happens here. We have Rocket Sea and Sparkling Meadow, our two stud cultists just working together. All four cultists working in a pack here. And they are going to melt this incursion with relative ease. Very strong force when we all work together. Let's see if we can't get these broken sewer mains out of here.
I serve with pleasure.
Goodness gracious, we keep losing our Warriors of Discord. Like I said, they're very strong, but they're not immortal. They're definitely not. They don't have the staying power of like a paladin. They just don't. Paladins are very strong. Flip Bopo. We have Punger Club here. Looks like he's resting at home. Much deserved. Well deserved.
Majesty, the palace is under siege.
We have a troll fighting a Ratman there. We'd love to see that. And a goblin too. So it's just it's a free-for-all here today, folks. Alright, let's go. He's bounty hunting. Okay, so he's going for the broken sewer main. That's good news for us. Once we get the Ratmen exterminated, it will just be the goblins that will be our focus. So we're gonna find out pretty soon here, folks, if we have what it takes to kind of take it over the finish line. I still feel like we're kind of stagnant, like we're plateauing, right? We've gained some ground, definitely. And that's a great thing, but still, this one doesn't feel like it's just under control. It really doesn't feel that way. So we're going to have to just keep on. I mean, the one thing that we do have in our possession is some very, very strong heroes. We have some very strong cultists. We have a level 12 Sparkling Metal, and we have Gleeful Bunny, and then Rocket Sea, 12, 11, and 9 respectively.
The palace is under siege.
We have a level 6 Discord Warrior. And we just lost another Discord Warrior, it appears. That's not good. And then, of course, we have the MVP Punger Club, who is just absolutely fearless, folks. Absolutely fearless. And the main thing he does is he ties the enemy up. Let's get a heal on Devictus the Unsound. He doesn't strike me as the healing potion kind of guy, no, but he has $3,000 on his person right now. That's a lot of cash. Alright, so what do we do? We found ourselves with a little bit of cash. What do we do? I mean, do we upgrade? Do we upgrade our palace at this late and ripe stage of the game? I think we kind of have to. Our guilds are full for once. And that one does fall, and the Victus the Unsound here is going to go to an Explore flag. Very convenient and nice. Love to see that.
Your Highness, the palace renovations are finished.
And we did get our upgrade. So now we can add an additional temple if we want to. Or we can retrain a Discord warrior. And this one's a dogfight, folks, for sure. This one's one of those ones you have to grind out. Right, this Ocelot takes down Rat there. We have Pulvis the Lost here. He's going to take on 3 Ratmen.
Your Majesty.
Moving a Shaman.
In the name of the Sovereign.
Doesn't have much of a problem with that. We have a little skirmish going on here with the Ratmen and the Goblins. So I wonder if this is the last structure or if there's more in the darkness. There could very well be more in the darkness. I think this little base is ripe for pillaging for sure. So see if we can make that happen as well. Let's get some bounties on it. Let's retrain our warrior of Discord.
Your Majesty.
And I'm looking at a Temple to Crypta here. We have our cultists just valiantly fighting. We got Bearform Raucous C just rocking it. Gleeful Bunny involved as well. Riotous Ocelot. This is a very strong team of heroes right here. We do find ourselves with the income now to get a Temple to Crypta, so let's go ahead and do that. Should just give us some more hero presence and skeleton presence as well, which is a good thing. Sparkling Meadow has... We have another gnome champion here, folks. Niv Bopo here. He's also got a gold weapon. I'd love to see that.
Your Majesty.
Rocket C. Hunger Club is fleeing in terror. Where's he at? Okay, he has fled properly. That's all good. That's okay. There's Niv Bopo over there taking on a zombie and doing a good job at it. Rudy Clupp has gotta run. I don't know what he's doing. It's an interesting dynamic here for sure with the gnomes taking on the bounties. It really is quite humorous. And I guess, man, like that's how you become a champion, right? That's nothing but sweet experience. Let's give a little heal there, and let's get another priestess.
Your Majesty.
Here is a warrior of Discord here with the gold weapon. You'll love to see that. Hitting for 19 with the Ultra Chaos Blade stick. The Ratapult here is firing, but it's just not going to be enough. Hopefully they just continue to move right on down here to the Rat's Nest. And they are. You'll love to see that. Corpus Pandemonius, the level 6. Doing a good job. We have another skirmish right here. I think we can let them kind of wear each other down, but Ultimately, we're going to want to make sure that we get some heroes on them. I'm not too concerned about it. Looks like the rat men are going to win, for sure. So why don't we get a bounty on this here champion?
To oblivion.
And let's get another priestess. Looking good on kind of all fronts here.
In the name of the sovereign.
Let's throw down the statue.
In the name of the sovereign.
I serve.
And there is another rat's nest here, so let's make sure we get that taken out.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Skeleton and Ratman working together versus Goblin. You don't see that every day, folks. So we have Punger Clup here, who's just got a full gold kit, right? Just full gold kit. He's fighting off an onslaught. He's repairing his gnome hovel, and then continues the fight.
To oblivion.
What a stud, folks. Punger Club, you are my boy. We have Goblin Fortress here. Let's throw some cash on that as well. Let's actually up the stakes here, too. Gleeful Bunny, the level 12. Just coming in and taking some names. Riotous Ocelot, I've seen this guy around quite a bit. He's going to take out the guardhouse by himself. Love to see that. And then we're going to get in here on the fortress, I'm sure. It's kind of what it's shaping up to look like. Yep. And there is a big host of enemies here. Holy cow. Okay. So let's assess here quickly. It looks like our heroes are moving in the right direction. Not really worried about the onslaught coming our way anymore. Let's build a magic bazaar. It looks like the ratmen have been exterminated. At least for the most part. They could probably still come out of the sewers, I suppose, but we're looking good from this respect now. And we're just gonna have too many heroes. We're going to just simply get overwhelmed by the strength of our heroes.
That's death's reward.
Exactly. So let's go. Riotous Ocelot. He's fleeing in terror. Wonder what scared him. Probably the Goblin Overlord, which is another very strong,
Your Majesty, a new building
very
is
strong
complete.
creature here.
Pretty star.
Gleeful Bunny, though. How about that? Very, very strong cultist.
Pestilence and
Let's get some Explore flags down there, folks. And here we go. Rockasy did evoke an invasion here. We have an Overlord with his speed skill. And this... We're gonna go call the arms here, folks. We're gonna get our Discord warriors involved. And involved they are, for sure. Sister Vendra saw that, got cut down in the back. Continuing the fight here, and then we're gonna have to take it to their fortress. Let's hope that happens in a pretty quick fashion. Let's get a tonic of speed to sort of promote more speed. Sparkling Meadow, a level 14 cultist. Gleeful Bunny, a level 13 cultist. We'd love to see that.
Now offers fine new elixirs, Your Majesty.
Very, very effective. It's gonna be a handful for these goblins to face, for sure. So we have a single fortress left, it appears.
One step closer.
There
to
might be a little
oblivion.
something in the darkness there, but looks like we're gonna come out on top in this one, folks. It's just a matter of time. We just gotta
Magic
get there.
Bazaar now offers fine new elixirs, Your Majesty.
Rockasy is going to spawn some additional units here, but there shouldn't be a problem to him. He's just going to keep going with his mithril dagger and studded leather armor. The troll, you know, lends the rare helping hand here. I love to see that.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
We got our Temple of Fergus down, so let's go ahead and get some heroes trained.
Sovereign,
Blissful
a
Shrub.
building has been upgraded.
It's a very pleasant name. Piece of pebble. And look at Rockasy, just, oh man. He just can't be stopped. Can't be stopped. And will not be taken out by these goblins. And he will continue his pursuit. They come on out of their little base. He takes him out and then he just continues his attack. You love to see that. Here's Punger Club. It looks like they've been afflicted with like a slow spell or something. Hard to say exactly.
One step closer to oblivion.
We have another Overlord coming in. Let's make sure we get a bounty on him.
Are you willing to float with death?
Good enough, eh?
Our Magic Bazaar now offers fine new elixirs, Your Majesty.
Alright, so I'm thinking that in the darkness here, there's probably a few more dwellings.
Your Majesty, the royal
Maybe there's
treasury
one
is
down
nearly
here.
empty.
Maybe there's one right there. They just simply can't have too much left, so we're gonna go ahead and use some buying power on
Our Magic
exploration.
Bazaar now offers fine new elixirs, Your Majesty.
Our heroes are very strong, they're swarming, and there's just not much the enemy can do. It's just kind of a figure.
Name of the
Why is
sovereign.
everybody moving so slow? Another little skirmish going on. That's the perfect kind of thing for the Warrior of Discord here. Corpus Pandemonius. That's a shame, folks. You don't like to see that. He was one of our top warriors of Discord, actually. To back this, the Unsound, he's hunting. Alright, boys. Let's go. Let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up, boys. Come on. We have the gnome. The gnome taking the charge, right? The gnome taking the leadership role. Going to the Explore flag. Checking some things out.
In the name of the sovereign.
Man, what would we do without our gnome presence here?
I serve with pleasure.
So level 3 Magic Bazaar gives you invisibility and then shape shift. That's interesting.
Another
Right, here we go.
deadly
Here's a watchtower.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Let's get the shape shift.
Majesty.
Interested in seeing that. Utilized by some of our heroes here.
In the name of the sovereign.
there's just some kind of like overall slow that's happening. I don't know what's happening. But it seems like everybody's moving slowly. We have Sparkling Meadow here, our stud level 14 cultist. But he's got himself a plate full.
Our magic bazaar
Luckily,
now
he's
offers
able to get
fine
through
new
just the
elixirs, Your
basic
Majesty.
goblins quickly, so he can aggro to the Overlord. Let's get some bounties down there, folks. Let's take them out. You know, I think going Rangers, I probably should have added Rangers at some point in this. I really should have. It was kind of a challenge, though. I'm not gonna lie. Managing your income is definitely hard in this particular one. I mean, Sparkling Meadow is just fully kitted out, right? Gold weapon, gold armor, ring of protection, amulet teleportation. He's got all of his skills and spells in bear form.
Our magic
Yeah,
bazaar
what a
now
stud.
offers fine new elixirs, Your Majesty. We are victorious, Your Majesty.
And that, folks, is going to do it for us. I mean, I understand, like, the Gnome Champion was an absolute beast in this one, but how can you give the MVP to anyone but Sparkling Meadow? Really? I mean, it's really hard to not give it to anybody but Sparkling Meadow. So I'm gonna have a little decision on my hands when it comes to making the thumbnail to the video and deciding the MVP, but it's either Sparkling Meadow or it's our Gnome Champion. We'll see. But anyways, that was the Clash of Empires here,
At last,
which
our
was
streets are peace.
the Northern Expansion map. And I think what you're seeing in the Northern Expansion maps is they don't necessarily go easy on you, right? There are some very easy maps in the base game, right? Think of like the first 5 that we played or so. In this, they actually just kind of, I would assume that they imply that, okay, this person knows how to play the game, so let's actually give them a challenge. And I think we're experiencing a challenge for sure. But that's the Clash of Empires. Lost 30 heroes, had 29 alive. It's not often that you have more dead heroes than alive. So it was a pretty spicy conflict. I'm not gonna lie. Whoops, I clicked continue playing. So let's return to the main menu here. And let's wrap this thing up. So that was the Clash of Empires, as I stated a few times already. We have plenty more Majesty content right here on this channel, folks. We are going to complete all maps in this game. So you kind of see where we're at right now, right? We have 3 of the Northern expansions done. We're going to just keep continuing on and take all these out, including the Master level quests. You won't want to miss that. So with that being said, I will end the video here.
Majesty.
Whoops. That's my bad. But with that being said, I will end the video here, folks. Let me know. Comment, like, subscribe. Especially if you're enjoying the content. Stay tuned to the channel. We've got plenty more content on the way. Got plenty more content of other games as well. Feel free to comment below. Once Majesty is wrapped up, what do you want to see me play? Right? What kind of games do you want? I'm a channel that wants to bring games to the community that the community wants to see. So let me know. With that being said, folks, have yourself an excellent day, and we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.